And we're live, folks. Welcome back, everybody. SKATOSIS episode 69. Welcome. Let's see if I can share this out quick while we get this here already. Check 1, 2.
Mine is not on. Mine is on. Do you ever get too close and it like tickles?
What are we talking about?
The
Check, check, check.
The microphone.
Oh.
Sometimes I talk too close into it.
Let's go to me and let's share this out. Share now. Public. Oh.
Check, 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 check.
Let's see here. SKATOSIS episode number 69 is brought to you by OldDudeSkateCo.com and SkaterBomb.com. Get some of this right here. For those of you just listening, I held something up.
Good audio.
Right? Good audio.
Just take out what you said after.
I'm going to.
Get this right here, and then
Oh,
people
see, that's
listening.
post, that's edit, that's magic right here, podcast. You can't tell people about that. It's magic.
No, you didn't record that. We'll edit that too.
All right, you ready now? Here we go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey there, buddy.
Yeah,
You sure
yeah,
did?
it's been a minute.
You on a scooter today? You just snaked me.
No.
No, never. So, listen to my voice. I guess I'm going to throw. So, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of SKATOSIS. Your favorite skateboarding podcast, I hope. Jeez.
Probably.
There's a bunch of them out there. Not really. There's
Favorite
only a
of
few.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I guarantee that.
My name's Drew Domkus.
I'm Armanto.
And SKATOSIS, what I've coined, is the condition of being obsessed, consumed with all things skateboarding.
You love all of it.
I do.
Yeah. Yes.
Searching for a cure, but I think I found it already, like that day. It's just more skateboarding.
More skateboarding.
Just kind of just keep piling in the...
But then I want
just
more.
shove it in the vein. Just shove it in. Shove it in.
It's never enough, though. I'd always want more after.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's the never-ending cure for the never-ending, disease.
It'll never be enough.
No.
I'm like, I'm happy when we watch skateboarding all day.
Right.
I go home.
Right.
And then I have like 2 parts I haven't watched. So I have like 20 minutes of skating. I'm like I love Joe, but I don't talk to her for like a half an hour.
That's funny. It's I know, because like not only do we talk about it whenever we see each other, right?
Yes.
But you and I have like this ongoing chat inside of Instagram of we're just sending clips. Do you see this? Do you see this? And you know what I do? I have to look and see, did he like it already? Then he saw it. I go, if you didn't like it, then I'll send it.
I always send you now on Facebook.
Yeah.
I always put watch.
I know.
I'm like, there's something in this that you have to see.
I know, and then I usually just share that to SKATOSIS in case I forget.
Perfect.
It's there.
It'll still be
there.
You'll know what I'm talking about at least.
There's so much skateboarding. Okay, so like every single week, again, how can it get crazier?
Yeah.
It never, ever ends, right? And so I think last week we talked about how I'm going to get all those ramps, right, from Midway.
Yeah.
We talked about that, I believe, on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I also got a quarter pipe and a curb from Matt, right?
And then we
stuff just keeps
a couple days later.
Exactly. So the stuff just keeps on coming. I got to do a way better edit. The GoPro, it totally was crapping out on me. That version I have, you can't let it go for longer than 2 gigs. So it's like a certain amount of minutes. I got to just remember to start and stop it when we're.
When we were out on the street one day, I feel like sometimes it's a lot of clicking.
Yeah.
And when that
sometimes
one guy
that
was
freaks it
filming,
out.
he was He was going to town on the clickers.
Yeah, but that wasn't even the issue. It's like when I leave a clip for too long, all of a sudden, like, I can see the preview, but I can't move it anywhere. The file doesn't, it's like it doesn't know how to end it or something, and so like it's unusable, so it's a total bummer. But the footage was dark anyway, so the GoPro is really good if it's bright and sunny, then it's really cool. But when it's dark, it's kind of cruddy. But we got all those ramps, right? So the other day, again, I saw a picture. I saw you had already left a comment. It's Bill from Cream City offering up the refrigerator that's been there since they opened the doors. He said it's the original refrigerator.
I've got many Gatorades from that refrigerator.
The amount of stickers and the history and all the teams that have come through and whoever's put stickers on that thing is amazing, right? And so he's just like, well, who wants it? You know, starting at $5 or whatever. And so I came in late to the game. It had already been like an hour or two. And I looked through and I saw your comment. I saw it there. So I was like, oh, Aaron.
It was just eyes with hearts.
But I mean, I saw that you had seen it, and I was like, oh man, that's really cool, you know. And I'd seen like 40 comments already, and I was like, oh man, somebody got it, you know, somebody grabbed that.
Right, like especially if you're out in that area.
Of course, yeah. And so then I put in the comments, I was like, oh, I would totally be interested, but I didn't read all the comments, right? So then I just go to, you know, I hit him up, a separate, you know, offline message, and I was like, hey man, I'd totally be interested, you know. But then I go back and I read, and it's like somebody's got it to $10, $20, $40, 50. You know, all of a sudden it's over $200, and then so it said it right in the thing, over 200. I'm like, really?
I thought it said $200 worth of stickers.
It did in his post, but if you go through all the comments, it got like bid up past $200.
Sure.
So then all of a sudden I get a message from Bill, and he's like, when can you pick it up? And I'm like, oh dude, I seen you got bids over 200. I'm like, that's way too rich for my blood. I gotta back off, you know. And he's like, those are all BS. He's like, I want you to have it. He's like, your park would be the best place for it. I was like, oh my gosh,
thank you,
so
Bill.
Thank you, Bill. If you're watching, that would be even cooler. But
man, full circle.
So today, as soon as we're done, we're gonna go to Cream and pick up the Cream City fridge, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's dorky or goofy or what, but like I'm like excited.
It's skate history.
And yeah, it's gonna be here, so it's really pretty cool.
That's very rad.
All the stickers on. Like, I was zooming in on the picture, just looking at them all. I'm like, man, those are some cool.
Those are cool. Yeah. There's a lot.
Do they go around the side and the top, or just the doors?
I think there's more on the side. I don't know. If
I don't know either. Because I was like, they would be cool even if you just hung the doors, or you know, like. But you know, maybe I'll just plug it in for each session. I don't know, but just to have it is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, very rad.
I hear
more and more, and you haven't even picked up the ramps from Midway.
No, but I just saw them again because I had to go by that lake. Yesterday, dude, I was in the freezing water, and my waders helping these get the pier out that we tie up to. And we stopped at that place because Nick had to get something. When I had him drive around, and I was like, "Those are my ramps."
I gotta look at them.
He's got a friend with a trailer.
They covered?
No, they're just outside. But all I need is really the transition and all the spines, dude. We're just gonna cover them in cement. That's gonna be like an outdoor crazy park.
Oh, man.
With this, it's the Camp Owen Park. I mean, it's those ramps. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Is it? Are you making like?
I don't know yet.
Like that, or they're just like straight vert ramps?
They're like big quarter pipe sections.
Okay.
Some of them are like 7 foot tall, big trannies. Some of them are smaller.
Okay.
So I don't know. We can put them wherever. We'll just put them all over the place, strategically, build up around it, and all of a sudden we've got the skeleton of the cement park. Then we just start slowly but surely covering it in cement.
Are you thinking that space next to the ramp?
What do you mean?
For putting these?
Like when I get them? Yeah, I'll probably just have to put them there and tarp them or something. You know? I'll have to save them for
that area. That's what you're talking about.
I guess. I mean. I've got room all over the place, but the closer the better. But I don't want to. They're so big.
Just there's a path you got to take down to get to the cement one.
They're just so like we'll build an animal chin ramp. Dan, you gotta walk down.
You gotta walk down. It's like a
the search for animal shin.
Oh. I didn't think you'd be able to work it in, but you did.
I just did just then because I got my official first photograph of shin.
Of shins.
Yeah, somebody sent me on Instagram.
Starting.
Sean and Destroy.
Good name.
That's the name. Yeah. So they got a ramp. Actually, they got something I might want to. I was considering adding to the ramp out here, but it's like on one of the sides of the mini. It's just a bank instead of transition, just so that you could go up and maybe do something. But not a roll in, but a big bank. They've got a little mini half pipe.
You kind of have like those little ones.
Yeah, true.
I wonder if you could put those together.
I was thinking like more of a substantial bank, but but I've seen it on there.
Do you think you have to build out the deck further?
Yeah, I don't know.
Enough room.
There's always,
Yeah.
It's gonna always change.
Yeah,
I mean, now we're wrapping around with that quarter pipe in there, and
I know. And I
the
just
boxes
posted that
are in
memory.
there.
That was like 2 years ago.
Even Dawn was like, "Oh, it was so small a year ago."
I know. That's when we had like the small song.
Right.
That I'm when thinking about that, looking at that picture, I was like tripping out. I thought it was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. No.
It's insane.
It
how
is pretty
quickly
quick.
it
Yeah.
moves.
I was actually thinking of redoing those 2 extensions, those initial ones that are kind of jerky, and making the smoother, maybe a little taller, but so that it's a smooth transition instead of
Yeah.
But there's always room for improvement.
True.
Let's
look at those ramps.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited for that.
So the fact that I'm getting ramps from Midway, the fridge from Cream City, and then
we got that ramp from Matt.
And it's a matter of time before we hook up with Baker. I really wish you would have called me that day that you were at Streets of Fire. You could have told me, and I could have arranged something. But now we got to go to Green Bay to pick him up. But apparently he's got a bunch of signs and posters and stuff for the barn.
Okay,
so
he just picked out, or
I don't know. He just said he's got a ton of it left, but it's all in Green Bay now.
Okay.
So
is it at Jabasso?
I don't know. Maybe he's got a storage. Or I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know if that's where he lives, or I don't know. He just said it's in Green Bay.
Okay.
But I'm just getting stuff from all these skate parks, and, skate shops, and
this is the new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. At some point, Viceland, hit me up. Get King of the Road out here.
Yeah. This is the start of.
Yeah, they can stop
the
by.
Next Skatopia.
It is, man. Skater B&B's coming. It's just it's just time and effort.
If you're into skating, you're into.
I want it to be Skatopia with less chaos.
Okay.
Less anarchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said,
still fireworks.
Of course, and we still have fireworks. As you see, I just got a bow, a compound bow. That thing's pretty fun. My arm's still sore from pulling that back.
What were those targets?
Back here? Straight up there.
I want to try that.
It's pretty, dude. I don't even think you could. That thing is big. It's like for a big person. Like I had to pull it back way farther than I think I should have. I don't know if you could pull it back.
Did you use the trigger?
Even still.
Oh, really?
Just pulling it back far enough before.
That helps enough.
Oh, it holds it, but I mean, you got to pull it back so far that like this whole muscle is like burning.
Let me go skate first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know if you. I mean, I'm bigger than you, and I'm not big enough. Like it was a struggle.
My body's like glass.
Yeah.
I'm very fragile.
I'd like to see you try. Actually, what I did, like a stupid newbie, because I never did it before, is I pulled it back and I shot it dry, and I didn't know you're not supposed to do that, and it totally clipped my arm, and I got this crazy mega bruise. Dude, it ripped it ripped a little of the skin because I had I think I had 3 layers on, and it still got me good, dude. If it was just on skin, I mean, oh man, it would just rip your skin off. So I had no idea you're not supposed to do that. So then when I started doing it, all I could think about was keeping that arm out, and then pulling it back, and it's a lot of work, more than I had expected.
And I don't really like a lot of work.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna
I'll try it. I'll try. Yeah,
I'll give you. I found a junior,
it's
kids.
Cool,
I found a kids one. You could probably handle.
All right, I can do that one. Let me progress.
That's funny. So man, just lots going around here at the farm. But damn, dude, like the clips that have been going on this week. Okay, so we just watched one. Let's just talk about that one because it's fresh in my mind. But it's Death Wish, Part 1, 10-minute video. Now I'm loving the long format.
I know.
Remember at first I was just like, oh, they're so long.
Now you want more. Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes more.
Right, because that was like 4 minutes of Jamie Foy, like 2 minutes of the rest of the team, and then what's his name? Jake Hayes. Like gets the final 4 minutes. Whatever, got like a full 10-minute Part 1 part.
Jamie came in and I still can't believe people are using El Toro as their first trick.
Dude opened it up with that front feeble that was just so chill.
So good. Down 21 stairs.
How do you get into that so chill?
I have no idea.
That one that he did tail slide down the kink.
Nose. Was it nose?
Was it nose?
Tail?
It was a tail or a nose, whatever the case. It went down and over the kink. But that first bail where he missed it and he hung on like a sloth.
Oh man,
that's so smart though. That's smart to grab on.
Yeah, that's way better than hitting the stairs.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought that was smart.
I mean, I just don't any slam. I'm like that looked rough.
He's just such a beast. Like some of the tricks he does, and they're so perfect.
Yeah.
And like some of those spots now where he's just like, oh, I'll just nose crook nollie flip out. Where you struggled on your 50 for whatever. Like,
right,
oh, just come blow through first try. Pop.
It must be a dream for a filmer.
It must be frustrating for other killer skateboarders struggling at spots and watching him just blow through and then go get lunch. And you're still trying it.
Right.
He's so
good.
But
so many skaters now are like look at Zion. They just come in and light up
the
the
two
spot.
of them. Those two right there, man, are like these like the dynamic duo. Those two need to like. Oh, I mean, I don't know. They skate together all the time. They're just like they feed off each other.
They're on Red Bull together.
I know that Red Bull team is stacked, just mainly with those two guys. But everybody else on the team is awesome. But those two, I don't know, something about them. They're just so like they're forceful. They're like athletic type. You know, maybe Jamie just because he's bigger, and Zion just because he's like muscular. They just kill it every time they show up.
You don't even see they're so comfortable on it.
You don't even see them learning anything. They just know it and they just do it. Like, where do they learn their stuff?
I have no idea.
Even their rough cuts are like a bunch of makes that didn't make the cut.
Right. That are it's like it's the trick. It's insane that the rough cuts now. Lizzy just came out.
Yeah, her rough cut was awesome, but man, she's
taking slams.
Big time slams. She's got a lot of other guys. Like there's a lot of jaws. There's a lot of Ben in her part. You know, so their rough cut is in it. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but. Dude, she is so good.
Yeah, dude.
Just even that very first one, she ollies that backside ollie over that hole in the full tube. That's such a big gap.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
That ender is super gnarly.
Yeah, she's
that wall right off.
Yes.
She took.
Because that thing kicks out like it looks like a good 6 inches. I mean, there's no way out of that except popping.
Did you see her struggle for that kickflip?
The kickflip Indy. And then Tony Hawk is just so hyped.
So hyped, dude. That's rad to see.
That was really cool. And even the stuff Ben was doing on that crazy cement wall, where he just so cruising up and just stop, like kick flipping the board in slow mo on that little ledge, and like he wedges the board up on the thing.
Yeah,
I love Ben's style, dude. I love it. It's just so
scary.
It's so casual though. But you know what?
It seems so. It's like grand. It seems so improvised.
It does. And man, I don't know. Last night I didn't film anything last night, but just skating with Matt came over, and then our friend Aiden, my friend Ed's son. He's like 8 years. He's just turning. He's turning 8 or he's turning 9.
Okay.
He
young ripper.
He came here on a scooter, left wanting a skateboard. Within 8 months, he's dropping in with Kevin Beckel at the bowl at Cream. And so he dropped in the big vert part yesterday. No big deal.
Damn it,
he did
I'll never do it.
He's over here, he's grinding. He's getting really nice, like, lipped over backside grinds. Looks cool, almost back Smith. I taught him backside 50-50s. He's caveman. So, I mean, the kid is, like, progressing really.
Like crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm just out there just cruising. Not doing a whole, bunch of stuff. But there's a few things that now with those wide-ass trucks and big fat board, I'm just getting out of. That, like, I can just wiggle out of it. So I was really coming into a lot of cool, like, front Smith stalls and things. To me, they felt cool. I don't know if they were looking cool, but they felt cool. A couple of, just long grinds. I was trying a few things that I hadn't really done before. But
you ever tried a tail block?
Oh, yeah. I used to actually do those. And I forget that I've tried them and done them. So
those look scary. Did you, like, pop back in?
Because you got to land good. If you land right on the coping, you're just going to wiggle off. I tried one kickflip to pivot, and it's weird. I got to get a real good session.
Backside.
Backside.
Okay.
I got to try. I just got to try that for a while, and like a real good session. I really wasn't into it yesterday, but I tried one. But that's what the other thing I was doing. I was just like going up to a 50-50 grind, and I would just ollie up on the coping, like hitting it,
pop off, and then go to
just
different track.
Yeah, or to like. Back to 50 or to... I was trying to come to like a 5-0 pivot off of a ollie.
Like Hunter's blunt?
Sort of.
Blunt to blunt.
Sort of, yeah. I don't know, it's just so fun. But I'm just getting way more comfortable on that bigger board. Yeah,
bigger trucks, bigger wheels.
Bigger trucks, yeah. I'm getting in... Like, I was teaching Aiden how to do the backside 50-50 stall. Just like stand up. I was just like I kept telling you, just stand up. And come back in and stand up. Yeah. But you do it front side so easy. So I would just go up backside, and then I would just go up front side, and I was coming back, and it was pretty cool. Like a stand up front side 50-50 stall.
That's rad. Only 9 years old.
Not even. I think he's either turning 9 or he's turning 8. I mean, he's just a kid. ODS sticker on his helmet. It's cool.
Dude, I didn't start skating until I was 13.
Yeah, this kid's good, man. He's progressing.
I think he's dropping into the bowl of Cream.
And rolling in apparently to the shallow end, I think now. Yeah.
Ripping.
He was sketchy trying to roll in here. I'm like, dude, you've done it at the bowl? I was like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, this one's going to be no problem.
No big deal. And
this
he's up there.
Transition's mellow.
But it was cool. And then his sister, who brought her scooter, she spent most of the time on a skateboard, too, learning how to... She was pumping back and forth on her own for a while.
Nice.
So,
how old's his sister?
She's a few years older. maybe 11 or 12 or something. You know,
Nice.
I'm not exactly sure how old, but yeah.
Start them young.
Yeah, dude. So and then even Ed, he put on some knee pads and he was going back and forth, had a helmet. So like, you know, he's trying a little bit too. So it's just like, I love how this place is just a facility for people to learn. What was that hashtag?
Training facility.
DM,
Oh man.
DM, TM, ODS, HQ.
The BBC team. I'll look at it.
It's
later.
still on the chalkboard. That's funny.
I found a picture the other day where I beat you in SKATOSIS. I don't remember how long ago this was. But like,
must have been ages. I
Must
probably
have been
I rolled my ankle.
Oh, for sure. It was, but I beat you at one letter.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna like post it because I thought I
That's funny.
destroyed you. And I'm like, one letter.
That's
Why
funny.
do I even have that picture?
Yeah, we haven't played that in a while. We played a game of skate on the new little quarter pipe the other night. That was cool.
I think I was out quick.
Yeah.
I think I was the first one out.
You were out and then I was out. That's right.
Yeah.
That was fun though. That little quarter. I like that little thing. That's fun because you got such a nice flat run up. You got to just beef it up a little bit in the lip, but it's cool to have right there.
I really like it. It's a little. I thought it'd be easier to get into like carving. It's a little. It gets a little swirly, but
remember how hard it was when we had the cross? It was hard to go to, crisscross, but to have it just as like a big flat ground quarter pipe. That's
and we have
cool.
so much space now compared to when we had the little one.
Yeah.
Remember when we had the little one and we built like a bank on the other side?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we had it all changing around.
Yeah, we've been changing since day one.
Day one.
Day one.
I seen Day One like that picture of the fridge Bill put up. So there's so much history in that fridge.
For sure.
Yeah.
How many people have touched that fridge?
Yeah, so many.
Tony Hawk.
So many pros, so many like team managers that have put their sticker on or given them to Bill to put on or whatever the case. I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's gonna be heavy.
It's a refrigerator. It's not gonna be heavier than any other. Have you ever moved a refrigerator?
No.
I knew it.
Yeah, come on. My bones are glass.
No, brother. I've moved plenty.
So this would be...
I've moved plenty of refrigerators.
All right. Well, your confidence.
I have a hand truck. I have straps. I have a pickup truck.
All right.
There's gonna be dudes that just me and Bill could do it.
All right. Perfect.
And then I'll have to figure a way to get it out when you get here. When we get back.
Dawn's here.
Yeah, she would be more help than you.
Probably.
She has helped me move refrigerators, so yeah, she would be way more helpful.
Wait, I have helped you move a refrigerator.
Which one? Just scoot it over?
No, because I remember the same conversation where Dawn probably was more help.
Yeah.
But I think we moved one.
It was probably just from point A to B here or something, yeah.
Yeah.
But you've never moved, like, to a new house with one or up and down stairs with any?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I remember I got one from, somebody gave Dawn's dad one for free, but we had to go get it, and it was in his basement. And it was like, oh. So it's like, yeah, that's work, getting up the stairs.
No thanks.
That pool table, I got that out of a basement. That was a pain in the ass.
A pool table would seem...
It's heavy, dude. That's slate.
That's heavier than a fridge?
Yeah, that's like 3 refrigerators. A big-ass piece of slate. It's stone, one piece. It took like, it was 3 of us, I think maybe a 4th, but we struggled. Yeah. Because it doesn't bend, you know what I mean?
I mean, really, when we get it here, I just have to do A to B again.
You were just like, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. You just show up, things are done.
You seen Aaron for the last half hour?
No, we're doing something. He's hiding.
I don't know, he's always gone around this time.
Right. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let me just see over here. I posted a few things that I wanted to keep track of, but one was for sure Lizzy's part. Happy 50th birthday to Christian Hosoi.
Yeah, that's
50th.
sick.
Did you see this
that
tricky?
Clip was sick.
And then I think this is Tony Hawk filming it, and he's just on deck, and he's like showing himself, and he's just fanboy himself,
yeah,
you know?
Dude, he loves it all.
It's so awesome. But 50 years old, and he's doing this crazy backside air. I like that helmet. It's like a motorcycle helmet. It's Pro-Tech.
I love how stoked he is.
Look at that. It's Van Doren right there. But how many people does he clear? 1, 2. There's got to be like 5 or maybe 6 people sitting on the deck.
I think Cab was one of them. I saw a different picture.
That's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, Cab. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
That's sick, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, happy 50th, dude.
And he can still fly.
That's fucking rad.
So rad. Gives me more hope.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel. I'm only 4 years younger. You know, when I skated one time with him on the Charlie King's ramp, Burbank, California, and it must have been, I would have to say, 1987 or 88.
That is rad.
Yeah, dude. And I remember up there talking with him. I remember we were talking about Bad Brains at the time. And I mean, he's like doing Christ airs, rocket airs, over our heads, dude. I'm up on the deck. It was an amazing feeling.
Surreal.
Way back then. And, you know, he was a few years older than me.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is so cool.
That's
it's a fun memory. And I remember shortly after, I think I got my first Hosoi board. I got a brand new Hosoi.
Was that a trip, like, talking with him, and then you're like, I mean, you knew he was like a pro at the time.
Oh, he was full on pro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I think there was maybe a demo that weekend or something, and he was skating the local ramp, just like when a team comes through, they skate the local spots. I wanted the teams to come by my spot. Charlie King had the half pipe in Burbank, and
so cool.
It was a big half pipe. You know, he had to put a chain on it so nobody would skate it. You know, when he wasn't around, kind of thing. It was big outdoor backyard half pipe, and yeah.
That's rad.
Charlie King is like in a lot of stuff. Like you'll hear Guy Mariano bring Charlie King up.
Okay.
Because Guy Mariano is younger than me, same town. He grew up in Burbank, but he's I think 6 years younger. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of history where I grew up.
Yeah.
And now like Baker Distribution, I didn't realize is in Burbank. Like that warehouse they skate is like right where I grew up. So it's weird. Yeah, it's weird hearing about all these places that like right down the block where I grew up.
We should take a trip back.
We could. Burbank, you know, it's a weird little town. I got friends that still live there for sure. So I got a lot of friends that never left. You know, Facebook kind of brings it all together. You know, years ago, all of a sudden, I'm friends with all my high school friends, but you know, they all got their lives. But you know, it's crazy. Burbank is a weird place. But I guess they got a park now where there used to not be a nice cement park.
That'd be fun. And I've never had In-N-Out.
Well, we can go a lot closer to get In-N-Out.
But really,
they're all over the place now. You can get them in Texas. You get them in Vegas. I mean,
yeah, but those are like, I mean, I guess closer.
Dude, legal weed in Vegas now?
Is it really?
Hell yeah. That would be a much more fun trip than go to Burbank.
All right, but Cal,
I know.
Both are high. So
I would like to. I have to go back into probably Southern California. I'm hoping next year for a couple other reasons. So maybe you're free to come along.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. So there was one thing I wanted to bring up about the SKATOSIS website. I don't know if you're a millennial. Are you considered one?
Yes.
You ever be involved in a message board online? Beyond Facebook? Because Facebook kind of took them away from everybody because they became this global, like, America Online environment.
I mean,
were you ever on
not
any?
Personally, but I mean Reddit and...
Reddit is basically a big message board for it's a big global topic.
Right.
Like when we started our podcast, I started getting so many emails. You know,
Reddit?
No. Back when we first started our show, it got popular. You know, we had a lot of people, so I was getting a lot of emails. So I built this message board to kind of like build this community. So I didn't have to answer every email. All of a sudden, you know, it was just this thing.
You can just talk about it. Right?
Yeah, so everybody, that's where a lot of these names that you hear people that come to these parties where their screen name came from, it's all from that message board.
Okay.
Right? So I'm just trying to see if there's an interest in trying to do something similar for skateboarding. And so I've created at skatosis.com, right up in the top, it says community. And I've got an entire message board built, and I've started to build some topics.
Okay.
Because you got to sort stuff out, you know, so that you can go to an area and you start talking about that topic, and then all of a sudden you start making a friend, and then you start sharing photos, and you start meeting people. And that's how we built the Dawn and Drew community. That's why I have friends around the world right now.
That's why people show you your shins.
Absolutely. Well, that's the beginning. There's a section for Show Me Your Shins. I want people to post them there. So I posted it the other night. I posted it on the Facebook page and stuff. And so it's open right now for anybody to come and create an account.
Okay.
And we can just start meeting each other. We can start arranging skate trips. We can start finding... That's what it's all about. So you're already a member because I had signed you up to maybe post to the website a long time ago. But so I'd like you to get in there.
Chief.
I'm just saying I want you to start coming in here and start commenting, start posting, start whatever. Like I want to build this. See if we can build this skate community around this message board. So skatosis.com/community. Let's see what we can do.
All right.
Maybe there's people signing up. There might be people signing up right now since we're live. Maybe they're paying attention. They can go right now.
Do it right now. If you're watching right now,
I can't tell who's
right
watching.
now. Stop what you're doing. If you're driving, pull over.
Yeah. What's cool is that you can do it from your phone. Really nice. You know, everything's clean. You don't have to be on a computer. Like you can do it all from your phone.
Perfect.
And there's a thing too where you can submit clips too, and you can do that from an iPhone. I think we talked about that before. So I'm starting to get people submitting stuff, which is really cool. That's how the community grows. You know, then maybe we start. You know, whatever it leads to. You know, the physical part of what we're doing, the ramp and everything, it's just coming together.
Right.
Now there's a digital portion of it all.
Sure.
Where I'm just gonna, I'm just building this community and just see where it goes.
Slap forum.
I mean, it's the same kind of concept. You know, there's a bulletin board message. I mean, it all stems from just people wanting to talk and have a place to communicate and have private messages and a place that's not necessarily email and it's not necessarily Facebook and it's the SKATOSIS community.
Sure.
It's
sure,
a,
I hear you.
It's a little locked-in world, you know. Some of it's public, and some of it you can make private, and we can make private groups, and we can whatever people want it to become. We can, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm awesome. I'll send
Very
a picture of my shins.
Yeah, do more than that. I'm just saying, comment on like the shows in here, post clips of what you're up to. Anything you put on Instagram, you can put here too, or you know what I mean. It's just like. It's pretty cool. Once the community starts to grow, it's a little weird when it's just a few people at first. But as it starts to grow and little pockets and cliques and stuff start to develop on their own, it's the same kind of idea like on Facebook if you're part of any groups. You know, like I've created the private barn burner group.
Right.
It's that kind of thing. Off to the side, I'm part of like a over 40 group. You know, skaters over 40 and this and that group. You know, VW bus group. So we got a little skateboard community. I'm trying to. See if I can put together. Yeah.
Build and they will come.
A section for history. Like I want to talk to Bill about Cream City history, you know, Midway Skatepark history. That's where they would live, and then people that have been a part of it, they can chime in.
Right, for sure.
Submit what they got. You know, tell me your story. Show me your shins.
That's what I want to hear.
It all wraps up together. You know, it's a big digital group.
It's a big community.
It's a community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Rad. Check it out. Again, if you are watching, pull over. If you're at work, quit.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, don't. I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, because I still can only communicate with you through Instagram.
It's a work in progress.
See, at some point, maybe we'll get some advertising, some kind of way to make some money through the show, and then I can maybe get a cell phone.
Yeah, pay my phone bill. Maybe.
That's right.
Maybe.
Maybe
I'll spend it on skateboards.
So you don't have any notes, any clips, or anything like that?
No, dude.
Lizzy, Armanto. I wanted to mention Grindline the band because they let me play all their music on shows. They just say, you know,
and they make rad parts.
So they made some stickers and T-shirts, and so I ordered some the other day. Go check it out at they're at Bandcamp. Grindline the band. No, it's grindlinetheband.bandcamp.com.
Sick.
So they've got their music. You can pay what you want, kind of stuff.
Are they doing the Sheboygan part?
Yeah. And I've seen Bill, the guy who had the birthday at the other Bill from Cream. He must live in that area because he works in that area because he's been posting some pretty regular updates. What's that?
There's a picture of Days in Black and White where he took a picture of like the bowl.
Yes. But so he's posting progress and they're already pouring this. They've got the coping around the bowl. They've already put a couple of walls up.
I mean, they said spring.
Well, they'll have to get it done before the snow flies. Yeah. It's just you're not going to be able to skate it until spring.
But I'm saying,
we're
going to at least see it.
I'd like to go check it out mid-construction, but it's like it's a drive. It's like an hour each way.
I know a few spots out there though. So
it's just getting cold.
Boy City, it is getting cold. It is. We are going to Cream City today.
Yeah, that's indoor, and I'll bundle up. Look at it, I'm wearing my Cream City hoodie today.
Me too.
Look at that. Oh, that's my Cream City.
It was in the wash.
All right, well. You have to still go to the laundromat, so.
I know.
When are you going to grow up and move a refrigerator somewhere?
Never. I hope never. We'll see.
That's a good hope.
Yeah. I mean, typically I just like leave my shit.
I know.
So the refrigerator is the least of my worries.
If you want to get real here, you are one of the only people that I've ever had stay over. Probably my entire life. That leave stuff in multiple places that are not where you sleep.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you put your bag on the table, then you put something over here, then you put something over here, and your shoes over here, and then you go to the guest room.
Oh.
Like most people, like when they come over and they have a guest room available, that's where all your stuff goes, and that's where you work out of. You're the one person that's just like, you're like a piñata when you show up.
I make myself at home.
Oh, I got no problem with that. I'm not even saying it's a problem. It's just an interesting thing I notice about you.
I do it a lot at home too.
Do you? Just scattered everywhere.
Yeah, I spread things out.
And then you forget, and then you lose stuff. Or you forget it.
No, because the OCD kicks in, and I know where I placed it.
Yeah. It's
just like everywhere, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to be in the kitchen at one point, and I'm going to need this. I'm just
That's
like in
cool.
weird places.
So you're just pre-planning for later.
Yeah, I'm like hopefully pre-planning, but then sometimes I forget. Like the other day, God. So I was out of gas, and I drove like a mile to go get gas, whatever, and it was like
wallet.
No wallet. Forgot it in my jacket, whatever. Came back, and then went to I think like another gas station close, and again like low on gas. Yeah. And then the card didn't go through. So then I was just like, screw it, I'm out here.
Did you run out?
Huh?
Did you run out of gas?
No. And then, like, I didn't put gas in until this morning.
Oh my god.
I went way too long.
Yeah.
But
whenever I have VW buses, like I don't currently have one, I almost always keep an empty gas can with a pair of shoes, a skateboard. Like I usually would have a skateboard with me, but like I would have like skate shoes with a couple of dollars in it and an empty gas can, just in case I ever ran out. I could skate to the gas station.
That's a smart idea. Yeah. And I don't have a phone.
Yeah, so you need to like have a stash in your.
I mean, I have my skateboard and my shoes.
You have a gas can?
I don't have a gas can.
You should get a cheap empty. Don't keep it with gas. That's flammable. Keep an empty can with a couple of bucks somewhere in your car, just emergency. Then you can always just go skate to a gas, and you don't have to sweat. You don't have to call anybody.
Yeah.
You can skate to a gas station.
Unless I'm on like that middle of the highway.
Well, of course that'll suck, but prepare. Don't be stupid.
I got the skateboard.
Somebody running out of gas on the highway is very irresponsible.
Yeah. As far as I've taken every car, I've never ran out of gas. I think this is wood.
It's like veneer.
There's wood somewhere.
I've only really done it in my Volkswagens where the gauges aren't always on the mark.
The Monte Carlo I had?
Yeah.
It didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So it would like, you know what I mean?
Those are the kind of cars where you're just like always keeping it full.
Yes.
You just always keep it full because I don't know. And you kind of like, you're always adding up the odometer, trying to make sure you get,
Just put more gas in because you use them.
That's right. So I was just trying to relate that very non-skateboarding story into skateboarding by telling you how I used to have a skate kit ready to go.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, it works.
Max was just saying he had in his trunk, he has like a winter bag, like winter supplies.
That's
right. It's a good plan.
It's very smart.
I usually like don't even wear a jacket and then just like take my car.
Duh. Well, cool. Well, let's get out of here. Let's prep to go head towards Cream City.
Yeah.
Let's go pick up an awesome refrigerator.
Yeah. Thanks again, Bill.
Let's get some clips in the park.
Yeah, dude. I'm down.
Right on. I got all the batteries. Everything's charged up.
I'm learning something new today.
RTG.
New trick.
What are you doing?
I want to kickflip, like kickflip 50, kickflip into something. Maybe feeble on a rail.
What about that same little bank thing you were talking about? What if you kickflip 50-50 onto that, like from one side of to the straight, like flip to the main part?
On the red thing?
You know what I'm saying? I'm showing everybody with my fingers over here.
On the red?
Yeah, you know it goes like this, jing, 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 right? It's got a 3-part. What if you came over here, kickflip from here to the grind on the main front part?
Maybe a little kicker will help me.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I was thinking trying like just on a ledge.
Do it.
But something new. Something new. It's happening.
All right.
Let's do it, buddy.
All right. Later. Love you.
Oh, this hand is so bruised.
SKATOSIS.com. Check us out on Facebook. Check out the community, please. Sign up.
Please do.
Yeah.
Shout out Bud Palace, episode 69.
Bud Palace.
It's one of my friends live.
Oh, that's the house.
They said shout them out on episode 69.
Oh, there you go. Shout out Bud Palace.
Bud Palace. Thank you guys.
Hashtag shout out.
Hashtag Bud Palace.
All right. Later.
Bye.
Bye. You gotta get the last word. I'm gonna edit that out.
You should edit all my parts out. Just like you talking and then no responses.
That's funny. All right, so.
Oh my god! I owe you that.
Thank you, Facebook.
Thank you, Facebook,
for providing the live stream. Now I'm gonna throw it on YouTube.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Bill. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Why do I wait?
Should I keep that on live? Take it in the bathroom.
I hope that you got